Okay, everyone, welcome again. Liz Canacari-Rose here. Let's go ahead and set up Unity for Programming Foundations. So I'm going to go ahead and get Unity started open here. Now, for this class, I'm going to have you guys make a new folder. I'm going to make mine on the desktop. And let's see, I think I actually want to create a new folder if I can. New folder. And I'm going to put this as the month and year. So this is going to be the June 2017 PF class. So I'm going to go ahead and select that folder, and Unity Setup is what I'm going to name the project. It can be 3D or 2D, it does not matter. And notice I already have the snipping tool open to take screenshots, because you will be turning in a screenshot once you get Unity and Visual Studio open. I am not going to update to this new version as of yet. So this is our Unity screen. Now, the biggest thing that you guys are going to need for this first 2 weeks of class is this console window. So I am actually going to bring the console up here, and I'm going to put it next to the inspector. I am going to make the scene and the game tabs as small as I can. Now, when you have anything on the console, you'll notice when you open this console window, it's got two sections to it. You can drag this bar. What is going to show up here is basically 2 lines of text for each entry into the console. You can click on a line of text and see the full details in this bottom box. So let's go ahead and we're going to create in our hierarchy, we're going to create an empty game object, and this object we're going to then go into our assets, and we're going to right click, create C# script. Now these scripts are named new behavior script. What I want you guys to get into the habit of doing is doing last name, first name, and then underscore whatever the assignment is. So this would be Unity Setup. Now, once you have that here, in order to actually get this to work, we want to make sure we drag it over here onto our game object. Now, to make sure that we have it here on the game object, we select game object, we go into the inspector, and we see that our script is attached right here. Okay? So, I want you to go ahead and double click on that file that you've created and attached to the game object, and it should be opening Visual Studio. It really doesn't matter if you have Community or Enterprise Edition. So it might take a moment for mine because my Visual Studio for some reason is just starting up very slow right now. We're just going to go ahead and wait for it. And I'll probably speed up the video here since it's going to take a minute. All right. So This is our first script file. Cool. Now, if I put this into window mode and I bring this over here like this, I actually don't care about the solutions and properties, at least not for now, so I'm going to make them a little bit smaller just so that we can see the code here. We have our Unity here. Okay, so now that I've fully got my Visual Studio under control, let's see. We had attached our script to the game object. We were going to check the console. So if you take a screenshot of this currently as it is, make sure you can grab your snippet tool. And then we can just do that. Perfect. That's a good enough image for me, and this is what you will turn in for the course introduction and Unity setup.